stop until you have 13 bars completed. In the beginning of the presentation, if you thought to yourself, well, what good is that if you have to wait for the blue dot to be painted? It's a good thing, just like waiting for that ABC entry is a good thing. It makes you be more patient in the trend pullback. Too many people, in my experience, are too quick to get in on the first sign of a pullback. The market goes much more deep than they think. They stop themselves out. Then the market goes. So by using this lagging indicator, which is this purple and blue dots, it forces you to wait for the trade to develop, which I think is a really good thing. It forces you to be patient. Most of us are too anxious to get into trades. So this is the way we objectively paint the Fibonacci retracements. And this is the same in almost every charting package out there. Find the moving average, which is up. You find the most recent blue dot high, blue dot low. That's where you're going to start and stop your Fibonacci retracements. Right? You click first, you click second, and then your retracements will unfold. Now you're looking for the A, B, and C pattern to initiate the trade. So here's the first pullback. We had a little attempted breakup. We actually gapped up, tried to suck people in. That's not enough of an ABC pattern for me. Okay, there's the little gap up, trying to suck us into the trade. And you get the nasty stuff. Big bar down right into the 786 retracement. And there's a couple different ways you can enter this. If you want to be conservative, I would wait for the stop run. And then what I like to do on a conservative entry is once you take out the high of the stop run bar, whatever the low bar is, once you take that high out, you can get involved. Or if you're more aggressive, you can buy a partial position down into the stop run. Okay, I generally put my stops below 786. 78% is a key Fibonacci level. If the market is in fact in a correction, it really should hold the 78%. If you get below 78%, the uptrend is big time in question. Probably going to break to the levels. Okay, so you could buy half position down into the stop run, and then add once you take out the high of the low bar. I'll show you what that looks like in more examples. Red gold bars? Yeah, I think so, Ruth. Nobody's ever asked me that question before. It definitely works on tick bars, but I actually don't know red gold bars. So I don't know. Good question there. So this is Starbucks. Now we have 55 EMA heading up. So obviously we're an uptrend here in Starbucks. We get the market starting to pull back. Okay, we got to see the false break. It looks like we're trying to break up. Let's see if we can get the stop run. Alright, before we get the stop run, we do have a completed blue dot. And then let's simply find the most recent blue dot, which is right there. That's going to be the starting and stopping points for our Fib retracements. And if you think about it, that's a major swing wave high. That's a major swing wave low. In between is a major trend. Fibonacci retracements are designed to figure out how far the market's going to correct against the most recent major trend. So the blue dots just help you pick out the trend swing you want to study for your retracements. Alright, so zoomed into this. Here's the first push. There's the false break. Trying to suck people in, and then look what happens. Bam! They gap it down. They do push it below the reactionary, the first low. We do get below. We went down, did a double bottom at 50%. This next bar takes out the high of the low bar, so that's good enough for me for entry. Okay, I just put a buy stop above each new low bar. As we take it out, boom, I'm in. Okay, I like to put a stop just below the 786 down there when you're trading the stock or the option market. This is an actual trade we took. I like this example because it's a nasty gap down, and then we do take out the high of that low bar, the very next one right here. Sent the trade alert out to our customers. We did a 52.53 half weekly call debit spread. Paid 78 cents for it. Buck and a half wide call spread. I will show you on the next Fib tool why we really acting well. We got up to our target, and I just sent the text message out. I was like, all right, guys, let's close our short calls and let's just keep half of our long 52 calls because these are screwed. So kept a little bit more money and or kept a few of the long calls and just made some more money in that trade. So that was a nice example. All right, so that was Fibonacci retracement right there, Fibonacci tool number one. If you want, yes, it works for futures, forex, stocks, anything you want. Let's take a look at the ES. All right, 55 EMAs up right now, heading tomorrow. So you guys now know where to put your Fibonacci retracements, right? We don't yet have a blue dot high, remember, because we need 13 bars. We need 13 bars to pull that, okay? But we do have a recent blue dot low, so I'm going to go over here to Fib retracements. There's my recent blue dot low. Oh, there she is. Once, but twice. Right? Perfect. I need to see another couple bars before we can begin to find the pullback. Okay, before we can get a blue dot high. This is a 1 hour. Let's see what the 15-minute chart looks like. All right, 15 minutes a little different. Okay, we do have a blue dot low here. That's pretty good. That's not bad. This is a 15-minute. Remember, 786 is the line in the sand. So that's the zone of interest right there, from 2143 half down to 2140 half. That really should hold tomorrow. Now, I'll skip ahead and show you some of the more premium stuff that I'll have a nice offer for you here at the end if you'd like to continue on with me. But there's something that I do called stacking the zones. Let's go back and find another blue dot low. There's another one. Kim, and go up to the high. Change the color to distinguish these two. Alright, 236 was broken. Alright, so the 38% retracement of this blue dot to blue dot swing is going to be right on top of the 786. Alright, so we have two Fibonacci retracements now. This is called stacking the zone. This is where you start to get problems. Alright, so this is going to be a key zone, 2140 half to 2140.75 tomorrow in the S&P futures. So watch for that. Okay? Michael, that question was for you. What other stocks are we looking at? Energies are really strong today. Okay. XLE was very strong. Crude oil is coming in, so there's the most recent blue dot. There's the blue dot high. 38% is right there. I really need to see something like down, false break. If we can get a push down into 38%, down into the zone, that would be a nice entry in XLE. Okay. You guys okay with your retracements? Should we keep pushing? Cool. Fibonacci extensions, tool number 2. So, retracements are used to figure out how far a correction will last before the trend resumes. Extensions do exactly the opposite. Their Fibonacci extension will study the correction itself to figure out how far the next trend wave will go. Alright, so let me show you what that looks like. So back to our charts here, 55 MAs moving up. Alright, can you see a couple of the three-wave swings? A, B, C, there's a correction. A, B, C, there's a correction. And here's an even smaller one. A, B, C. There's actually 3 of them here on this little Netflix chart. So what we're going to do is once the corrections are over, we're going to study the corrections to figure out how far the next trend wave goes. We're going to study this correction to figure out how far this trend wave will go. You're going to use the exact same tool. The Fibonacci retracement tool can be used here as an extension as well. You're going to click the twice. Once you get through 78%, which is your last retracement, you break up through 100. Once you get through 100, you go from retracement territory to extension. The market extends higher, and that's why they're called Fibonacci extensions. There are a couple levels you really want to be focused on. 1272, which is right here, as well as the 1618, which is not included in this example. So this market, three-wave correction and rallied up, and a lot of times in these markets, guys, there are moves just to the 1272 before the market sells back down. This market has changed over the last 10 to 15 years. Back in the 90s, you could buy this breakout here in Netflix and make $10 in the trade. Now there's a lot of false breaks, attempted breakouts, failed breakouts. A lot of times that 1272 extension will catch the false breaks. So as I lay out the specific trade plan for you here, I'll have you booking profits into the 1272 extension. Here it is on the smaller ABC. Click the beginning of this correction, the end of this correction. Once you get through 100%, you really want to be looking at the 1272 and the 1618. And 1272 also held this double top before we sold off. We did another ABC pattern. Alright. So here is beginning to pull together this complete trade plan. It's a 9-step trading plan. Using good retracements, extensions, moving averages, major swings, and minor swings. Don't worry, I've heard this before. Learning for me is like drinking from a fire hose. I throw a lot of stuff at you. I know, but I also have a lot to teach you. It's a good journey. It's not something you're gonna learn from me, over a 2-hour class. But there's a lot to it, and I think it can get you ahead of the markets and get you trading professional. I give you a complete trading plan. If you're willing to do the work, I can really help you. It's a little too much. People just want to trade the indicator crosses. That's fine. It's not for everyone. So, all right. So here's what we do: 3-wave swing. There's your stop run bar. Okay. I do like to take out the highs of the stop run bar. That's the low bar. This one is not needed.
Yes.
By any of these guys. You eventually take them out. That's going to be a good alongside entry.
I
get daring and you want to trade down to the 786, that's fine.
All right. Okay.
All right. Just below the bar or the 786. In this case, we did make a slight push through 786, but we are holding that retracement. Okay. Now we begin to move up, and I like to book some profits into the 786 retracement. The reason is the 61%, which is right about here, a lot of times can act as a stop run target. People try to push through the 618 retracement, whether it's an algo or high frequency or market makers or somebody who has an order to sell. They can try to trigger stops through 618. By the time they're done, a lot of times they'll run out of gas in the 786 retracement, and then it drops. So in the event that it is a false break through 618 and we are going to reverse at the 78%, I like to take some profits off the table there. This one did not stop. We did have a series of 618 stop runs here, but we had a final push, and then the market really went down. So this was not an example of a stop run, but a lot of times there will be some pretty good reversals here, so you want to take some profits off the